Good morning to everyone. I am Devesh Banerjee, HOD of Electronics and Telecommunication Department. Today, I discuss the next topic, which is comparison of various sampling technique. Okay, we are already know there are three types of sampling technique. First is ideal sampling. Okay, first is ideal sampling. Second is natural sampling, and third is flat top sampling. Okay, there are three sampling technique. So here I discuss the comparison of these three sampling technique. Okay, so I compare among the three sampling technique. First, the parameter. Parameter means how I compare among the three technique. By which parameter? First is ideal sampling. Okay. Next is natural sampling. Okay. And third is flat top sampling. This is the three types of sampling technique. First parameter is working principle. Working principle. Okay. So ideal sampling depends on the working principle of multiplication. Multiplication. Okay. We have already discussed the working principle of ideal sampling. So in the ideal sampling depends on the multiplication of two signal. First is baseband signal xt and impulse signal del ts. Okay. Next, natural sampling. The working principle depends on chopping principle. Chopping. Okay. Chopping principle. Okay, the natural sampling depends on the chopping principle. We have already know the working principle of natural sampling. So in the natural sampling, two signal is used. First is baseband signal xt and rectangular pulse train, which is denoted by ct. Okay, so here the chopping principle is used. But in flat top sampling, the working principle depends on sample and hold circuit. Sample and hold circuit. Okay, this is the first parameter, working principle. Second is sampling signal. Sampling signal. Okay, sampling signal. In ideal sampling, which sampling signal is used? In natural sampling, which sampling signal is used? And in flat top sampling, which sampling signal is used? First, in the ideal sampling, the impulse signal is used. Impulse signal. Impulse signal is used. In ideal sampling, the impulse signal used as a sampling signal. In natural sampling, pulse train. Pulse train. Pulse train. Okay. In natural sampling, the sampling signal used as a pulse train. In natural sampling, pulse train used as a sampling signal. And in the flat top sampling, the rectangular pulse pulse. Okay, rectangular pulse used as a sampling signal. Next, the third parameter is circuit diagram. Okay, the circuit diagram depends on multiplication in ideal sampling. So this is the circuit diagram. Here applied XT, here a switch which is denoted by Fs, and here the output is obtained. This function is depends on the multiplication. And next is the chopping principle. Okay, here also the baseband signal XT, and here is applied CT, which is pulse train, and we get the output which is denoted by GT. Okay, next in flat top sampling. In flat top sampling, sampled and whole circuit is used. Okay, this is the sample and whole circuit. This is a FET circuit. Here also the XT input baseband signal is applied. Here G1 is applied. Here G2 is applied. Here is a capacitor, and output is also GT. Okay, which is this circuit is called the sample and whole circuit, and this circuit is called the chopping circuit or natural sampling circuit, and this circuit is called the multiplication circuit or ideal sampling circuit. Next parameter is, fourth parameter is noise interface. Interface means in which signal the noise is maximum or minimum. Okay, in the ideal sampling the noise is maximum. Okay, in the ideal sampling the noise interface is maximum, but in natural sampling and flat top sampling the noise interface is minimum. So here the noise interface is minimum. Here also in flat top sampling, here also the noise is minimum. Okay, next parameter is practical method. Okay, next is practical method. So we have already know in the three sampling technique which are practical method and which are theoretical method. The ideal sampling is theoretical method. The ideal sampling is not used in practical method. So practical method, this is no practical method. Ideal sampling is not used as a practical method, but in natural sampling and flat top sampling used as a practical method. So this is a practical method, yes. Here also flat top sampling is also a practical method, so it is also yes. Okay, next is diagram, signal diagram. Means what is the output of ideal sampling, what signal is produced in the output, what signal is produced in natural sampling, and what signal is produced in flat top sampling. So this is the last and final parameter. Here okay, this is the circuit diagram of, this is the signal diagram, this is the output signal diagram of ideal sampling. in natural sampling, here T time period, okay. This is the output signal of natural sampling, and in the flat top sampling, okay, this is the flat top sampling. Okay, this is the flat top sampling. This is the output of flat top sampling, this is the output of natural sampling, and this is the output of ideal sampling. So this is the comparison. This is the comparison of ideal sampling, natural sampling, and flat top sampling. Okay, this is the comparison between ideal sampling, natural sampling, and flat top sampling. Thank you for watching this video.